Yo, yo, we back for another season and the play-in this year. The hell when we start doing the play-in.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Here's Smith. Really played well against Orlando in his last game. Over to the wing. Pass to Carroll. Here's Smith. Clock at 6. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Yeah, great shot there. He knows when to pick his spots on offense.
Now here's Monk. Defense right on him. Here's Andrews. Gets the 3 to fall.
You don't want to.
Now Reeves. Williamson with it. Clark covers. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Reeves. Pass to Reeves. Now here's Green. He's covered by Oubre. Now Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead.
And that's it, folks. The New Orleans Pelicans have won. And a good job to take care of business in the first play-in game. They avoid the possibility of a winner-take-all scenario in the next one.
And this is important for them in several ways. By winning tonight, they secure the 7th seed and avoid.
They love attacking in transition. I think we're going to see baseline-to-baseline basketball.
Oh, absolutely. For me, the difference maker will be which team can slow the other down. I think that's who wins this game ultimately.
Here's Bledsoe, and the layup's good off the glass.
And that's where Bledsoe makes his biggest impact, with his ability to do a little bit of everything, making plays on both ends.
On its way from Curry for 2, and off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Here's Thybulle. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
One easy look.
Now here's Markkanen. Really had troubles in the loss to Sacramento. Lillard against Bledsoe. Back to Winslow. Shot clock at 3. There's the drive. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Adebayo. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
I had a chance to catch up with Nate McMillan. He talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. Knockdown shooter and a smart cutter. And he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Bledsoe after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And I like the ball move the point right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Adebayo, and the shot goes in.
And this is where this kid here. Yeah, that's the best option.
Curry on the wing. Defended by Thybulle. And the Thunder, another 3.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Thunder.
And the big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots.
And what a huge win for the Oklahoma City Thunder. What a relief for them to know that they not only secured their part in the playoffs, but end up being the 7th seed too.
Really, they showed how hungry you have to be at this stage. You have to like the momentum now that they'll carry into the first series.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Seth. Satisfying home win. What does the support feel like in front of these fans?
Oh, it's great. Great home court. They bring that energy every game, even when we're struggling. So, I mean, it's much appreciated, and it felt good to get this win for them.
There's a team effort and a crowd effort as well. Congrats. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And that puts a cap on it. Glad to have you.
Inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Greetings, everyone. Hope you're as excited as we are to watch 7 play 8. Here we go. Tip-off goes to the Hornets. Now here's Walker. The D's right on him. 1 for 3 in this one so far. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. It's a 14-point game. LaMelo working inside.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
For Detroit, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Exum passes to LeVert. Here's Madsen. Exum outside. Here's Bosch. And it falls all over the rim and in. Give him 8 points now.
Just impossible to guard Chris Bosh when he releases it that quick as soon as he gets it.
Here's Ball. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Exum outside. A minute 31 left to play in the half. Can't get it to fall. Hornets trail by 12. Here's Waiters. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
He's so good on the drive. You have to try to cut him off defensively, but then Waiters can stop on a dime and nail that pull-up.
Pass to Bosch. Now here's Exum. Here's Robertson. Shot clock at 5. Blocked!
Nice job timing the shot and putting a hand up where it needed to be. Just a momentum changer for them. And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
Exum outside. Here's Robertson. He's got 9. Second shot opportunity. Bosch, real good. Hornets trail by 10. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball looks over the floor. Fires it from 18. And Charlotte again with the bucket. Outside, Rondo. And they've done it. The Detroit Pistons get it done. Showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it for us. This play-in game is wrapped up as the final playoff picture becomes clear. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this
And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Welcome, everyone, to the play-in tournament. As a show stealer tonight could be the battle in the backcourt, Greg. This should be exciting.
And as a player, I love dueling with another talented guard.
1:24 left in the fourth quarter.
Y'all know it's D-Wade farewell tour.
Wade against Rivers. Shoots. And good. And it takes a response off the right iron and down. Wade's got 10 points in just the second half. Jones against Conley. Here's the triple. Here's Aldridge. And then Gomez grabs the miss. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 6-point game. Help! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points. The second, that misses.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
They came close there to tying it.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wade surveying the D. This will tie it. It's good! He did it!
Guys, that's one for the highlight reel. They needed a three to extend the game, and the young fella delivered.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's get this right here.
They need this one to go their way.
A three from Bogdanovich. Connects from downtown. And this here is Conley. Good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And there is just no
Screen on Rivers. Three-pointer. Wade misses the three. And so we are tied again at the end. 16 seconds left in the second overtime. What a game. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
And you could tell, even in warm-ups, he was primed for a big night.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. And what a huge win for the Indiana Pacers. What a relief for them to know that they've not only secured their part in the playoffs, but end up being the 7th seed, too.
Really, they showed how hungry you have to be at this stage. You have to like the momentum now that they'll carry into the first series.
And that'll wrap this one up. No shortage of excitement here in the play-in tournament. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge. And the entire 2K Sports.
It's win or go home. These fans can't wait. Moments away, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. And here's Randall. A little mid-range shot is up. No good. Thunder trail by 20. Shoots. And is good. Off the back rim and in. Lillard's got 12 points in the game.
And he's coming off a total sense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good off the glass.
Going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
The aggressiveness of the team is stepping up as well.
The three from Curry. The Rockets pull it in. Andrews has got 5 rebounds in the game.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Randall with a steal. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Lillard with the... And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And another three for Oklahoma City.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
And so Monk will trail by 8. Lillard deciding where to go with it. And another three for Oklahoma City. Wow. Hitting his guys right in their spots. And here's Curry for 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous...
They move on to the next one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Calm when it counts.
Bucket at the right time.
The three, here's Lillard. Knocks down the long J. Lillard's got 12 now. So he gets them both. And it's a 6. And the Oklahoma City Thunder get the big-time win. Boy, they did such a good job putting that first loss behind them and focusing on securing that coveted 8th spot here tonight.
That's right, B.A. They pushed out the distractions and made sure they punched their tickets for the playoffs. Well done.
That's another thrilling play-in game in the books, and you can really feel that postseason excitement in the air now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Damian Lillard.
Indiana Pacers at small forward.
We got a fun one tonight for you. A couple of conference rivals, Greg, squaring off against one another.
And this rivalry and rising to the occasion.
Shoots it. Shot's good by one.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And here's Walker outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Favors sets the pick for Ball. Buries the long-range jumper.
Saw the option.
Teammates up. What a pass. On time, on target.
There's Ball with the 3. No good. And what a huge win for the Charlotte Hornets. They were in danger of losing their spot in the postseason bracket, but they toughened up and locked down the 8th seed.
And after a team loses their first play-in game, the pressure goes way up in this one. But they responded, kept their focus, and kept their season alive.
And now we'll send.
Poke loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And it's Miami's ball. And here's Butler outside. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Nice shot from Butler.
Inside. There's Fultz with a 3. Hits the trifecta.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's George. It's good.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Doncic. Knocked away. Rebound Miami. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. George passes to Butler. And that one makes him trail by 20. Doncic outside. Fires the 3. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Osman. Off target from 3-point range. Outside Tatum. Kicks it to Doncic. For 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And when he was younger, Tatum would often try to do it all himself. But now he wants to keep.
Pass to Osman. Here's Wiggins. Denied by Doncic outside. And here's Tatum. Shoots over Wiggins. And from 16 feet away, he cans it.
He now is to carry the same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't...
As they get the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.
The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Boston Celtics have their backs against the wall, down 3 games to none. Can the dream of defying history by doing what no team has done before drive them to victory? It's a must-win Game 4 against the Heat. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
It's Game 4 of this Eastern Conference quarterfinal series. Down 3-zip. It's a survival contest, no doubt. Will decide Tatum. Over George. And he wills that one in. Sinking right on the wing, Doncic. Over George. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Tatum.
Oh, nice touch on.
Lets it fly. And that one's good, George.
A little hip-fire action that time.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Fultz. Now Doncic. The 3 from Tatum. And he's good on the 3-ball. Outside for George. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And keep an eye out for George from deep. Ton of
rebound of the game with that last one. Tatum gets it to go inside. And there's the vision here to ride it out.
Certainly.
Oh,
man. But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully.
Takes a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by...
The Western Conference NBA playoffs, round 1 continues. The Mavericks have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Los Angeles Clippers. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Here it is, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. And the question on everyone's mind tonight, will this be a clean sweep? Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Clippers as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. It's James on the wing. Floats one, and he lays it in.
The defense knows they got to throw everything at James inside, but he still manages to power through it.
Redick outside. Pass to Leonard. From the arc. Mavericks with a rebound. Irving, pass to James. Back to Irving. Shot from the top of the key. Good. He hits the jumper.
Boy, at the offense up.
From the wing. Again, Dallas. The three is up. Counted from distance.
This is what winning is all.
And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series.
That's what you want to do. Get out of the first round as quickly as possible. Now the road gets a little harder.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for
the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Wizards have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Detroit Pistons. Will there be an upset in round 1? It's all coming up next.
It's game 4 of this Eastern Conference quarterfinal series. Down 3-zip. It's a survival contest, no doubt. Will this series end here tonight? Thanks for tuning in to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. And here's Westbrook. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, this is Russell Westbrook's comfort zone, right? Good size at the guard position, excellent vertical. It's easy for him in there.
Batum against Isaac. Batum passes a front. Rebound by the Wizards.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Beal from long range hits it from three-point range. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. What a performance through the entire first round. Breaks sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Marvin, the team's playing well of late. What's the difference?
We play together. We locked in. We worked on things in our days off. We just try to focus on them, and we came out and we executed it well.
Thank you for that, David. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge.
The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Nets have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Hornets. Will there be an upset in round 1? It's all coming up next.
And a potential closeout game here tonight. It's 3-0, advancement to round 2 in the Eastern Conference at stake. We'll watch the Brooklyn.
I'm sure he is too.
Oladipo outside on the wing Durant. Basket is good with the set. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Michael Malone, talking with him about
Walker for 3. Pure from 3-point. Outside Walker fires the 3, and the Hornets another 3.
He is on an absolute tear right now. Just keep feeding him.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. Accurate pass hitting a moving target.
The three from Ball. Fires in the triple. Ball's gotten himself going here. The three from Ball. And the Hornets, another three.
That three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Here's Ball. And another basket for Charlotte.
If they're going to want to close the gap.
Series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super. And we expect him to make them too.
Ball against Robinson. The three ball. And it's Ball with the three. And here's Ball. There's the triple. They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series.
That's what you want to do. Get out of the first round as quickly as possible. Now the road gets a little harder.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Magic have a lofty series lead with 3 wins. Will overconfidence be their undoing, or will their passion and determination help them prevail against the Philadelphia 76ers? Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Desperation hangs in the air. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Now here's Jennings. Payne covering. It's Jennings with the drive. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Good job there of going on the attack and putting pressure on the rim.
Here's Ingram. Morris with the rebound.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Pass to Cousins. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
And his inside game is about as good as it gets. Cousins loves operating out of that low block, and there isn't much any opposing defense can do to stop him.
Embiid sets the pick for Thompson. Embiid is right there.
That's the kind of activity on the offensive glass that can be a game changer.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Sinks the triple. And Simmons kicks to Jennings. 76ers moving the ball around. Embiid with a screen on Hickson. Down to 5 on the shot. Oh, wow! What a great move inside.
That is incredible.
In front, you take a lot of that mojo into the next round. We'll see if they can keep this same sort of...
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2 should be exciting as well.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals.
The Western Conference NBA playoffs, round 1 continues. The Lakers are staring right in the face of a Game 6 showdown. Do they have the fortitude to close out the series? Now is their time to try and avoid a Game 7 against the Golden State Warriors. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Rose against Curry. Takes a three. And Rose is good for three.
Things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Kept alive. Banked it in off the glass.
That's what Tristan Thompson does best.
Outside Harden. And it's good. Assisting on the
that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And the basket is good.
They've hit 4 of their
good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
I just love the moment.
And he lobs it up top. And the slam dunk by Thompson. And here's Curry for three. Another three for Golden State.
And that's what they want to do.
Team category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Harden with a bucket.
When you let a team knock down
the new
Curry looking it over. Lets the three fly. And the Warriors with another three.
12.
A minute 29 left in the opening quarter. There's Ball with a three. He buries it from three. Shoots over Curry. And again, it's the Lakers. Here's Davis. Whiteside with a screen on Green. Davis from long range. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's Los Angeles leading by a point. And we'll be back in just a minute. The three from Curry. And that comes off the assist. 35 seconds left in the third. And here's Curry for three. Another three for Golden. Fires from deep. For three, Stephen Curry.
They're getting
rebounds in the game. The three from Curry. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game. On 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. The three from Curry. Connects again from distance.
Incandescent from long.
Back to Davis. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism. Awesome one that'll surely be celebrated around the globe.
And Damian Lillard will have to content himself with second. Go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Thompson, a screen on Harden. The drive by Rose. Money.
Now that's how you capitalize.
And here's Curry for three. Another one falls. Amazing. 50% in the game so far. Here's Harden. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14. And he sinks it.
They've been battling all.
He hits the first one, and that increases the... Moving on to round 2. And with this win in Game 6, they've won the series. They've got to be happy to be moving on.
And it was a competitive series for sure. One that they can build off of moving forward.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Derrick Rose.
The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1, continues. The Minnesota Timberwolves are staring right in the face of a Game 6 showdown. Do they have the fortitude to close out the series? Now is their time to try and avoid a Game 7 against the Pelicans. Will there be an upset in Round 1? It's all...
We've already got quite a series. So the Pelicans win the tip. Here is Jeffries. Pass to Biyombo. Williamson, the screen. Smith on the wing. He's guarded by Dudley. And it's Smith missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Towns. And count it from 19 feet away. Clock at 6. And here's Edwards from the arc. He's just
help. They're trying to catch fire. They've yet to find the match.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. A three. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the match.
Here's Edwards. Good. Nothing but net. And the Timberwolves. And finished off by Edwards.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way.
Form at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Final quarter of regulation. Pulls up on the wing. And there are the Timberwolves with another. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. It took them 6 games to do it, Greg, but they finally asserted themselves and move on to round 2.
And I really think it benefits a team to have a competitive series in round 1. It gets those playoff juices kind of flowing, if you will. Prevents any kind of complacency from setting in.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
The deciding game of the Western Conference first round. The Oklahoma City Thunder have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won, 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line against the Denver Nuggets. Will there be an upset in round 1? It's all coming up next.
Well, we didn't have to wait long for the postseason excitement to ramp up this year. Already in round 1 of the Western. Tip-off goes to the Thunder. Russell against Lillard. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity. Fourth now. Pass to Curry. The 3. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And winning of beauty. Absolutely. What a slick play. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Lillard's got
secure the rebound.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Lillard. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Well, they're winning.
No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last.
Conference semifinals. And what a way to cap off a riveting series in round 1. They seem to feed off the pressure of this Game 7.
Well, they had to put a lot of energy into winning this series. They'll be a little worn down physically, but from a mental standpoint, they'll be riding high after battling so hard to win this series.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.